What up guys, I'm Chris here and I'm back in the video. And recently the Moto G 3rd generation has came out and is probably one of the biggest things right now in the smartphone world. Now this is all because of Motorola, which has came out with the Moto G 1st generation in 2013. And ever since then, budget smartphones have been booming with surprises. Now we have phones like the Alcatel Auto 3, LG Tribute, the OnePlus One, even the OnePlus 2 has came out recently, and budget smartphones have been taking off. Anyways guys, I'm going to be doing a review of the Moto G 3rd generation. Let's get to it.
Alright, so right here is Motorola's new flagship, the Moto G 2015, with better quality from last year's Moto G and a nicer design and style. Keeping the price low, there's actually two models, with one being the 8GB model, with it being $179 and 1GB of RAM, which is the one I have here, and the 16GB model with it having 2GB of RAM and the price being $220. So you can choose between each, but I recommend you getting the $220 model if you are willing to spend $41 more. So of course, this phone being a stripped down version of the Moto X, Motorola had to take some premium stuff away, such as the metal size and replacing it with plastic and making it a little bit more thicker, but not too much.
Since this phone is also supposed to be a stripped down version of the Moto X, you guys are going to miss a couple of things such as NFC, 5 GHz Wi-Fi, or AC Wi-Fi, and they're not that big of a problem, but they are going to be taken away sadly.
They've done the same thing with all previous generations of the Moto G, even the Moto E per se. Now, of course you still get that dimple on the back of the phone, which I always love about Motorola Moto smartphones. The feel of the phone is also comfortable and pretty hard for the phone to slide out of your hand unless you're not giving it any support at all. The phone also has a removable back, though the battery does not come out, but what you do get is a SD card slot, a SIM card slot since the phone is unlocked. Oh, and if you make sure the back is on tight enough, the phone becomes water resistant for up to 30 minutes and up to 1 meter of water, which is good for when it's raining and you get little splashes on your phone. Now, for the front of the phone, we have a nice loud front-facing speaker, which sounds very nice, and it's good for watching videos and other media content. Now, for the screen, we have a huge 5-inch 720p display, just like the last two generations with good viewing angles. They aren't the best, but I'll still take it. Now, inside the phone, you have a quad-core Snapdragon 410, which is very nice. I haven't experienced any lag from the phone nor slowdowns. And also inside is rocking a 2470 mAh battery, which is crazy good. It lasted me a full day and a half a day without charging. Now, I wasn't using the phone that heavily, but I was texting and sending emails. Now, Motorola is not really famous for putting much of a skin on their smartphones and just going full on stock. Now, this is really good for the battery, which is another reason why I like the phone. The phone is also running on Android Lollipop, of course, and I wouldn't really be surprised if it were to receive Android M in the next coming months. Motorola, of course, has added a couple features though, with the double twist to open up the camera, just like the Moto E in the last generation of the Moto G, and a double chop to turn on the flashlight. These features can be turned on and off in the Moto Care, but I haven't really had a problem with accidentally triggering them or such and such. There are also other Moto things within the app, such as recognizing when you are sleeping or when you are driving, and of course the famous screen wake when you look at the screen or pick it up. Now, the best thing on a phone for most users nowadays is the camera. The camera on this phone is just simply amazing for the price. It has a 13 megapixel rear facing camera with 1080p video and a 5 megapixel front facing camera, which is just a huge leap for the Moto G series. With the first generations only having a 5 megapixel rear facing camera and a 1 megapixel front facing camera, this is just an amazing jump between the two. To be honest and straight up, this phone right here is just a complete phone for the price tag. With it having LTE, a long battery life, an amazing camera, replaceable backings for people who would like a different color on the back, and all the stuff I discussed in this review, I would recommend this phone over some flagships today.
Before I leave, I have a story to tell you guys. So before I got the phone, I had to go to two different Best Buys. One, the whole entire phone of the Moto G 2013 was sold out, so I had to go to another Best Buy and they only had 3 more left. So I guess what I'm trying to say is get the Moto G 2013 while you can before it's all sold out. Anyways guys, thanks for watching, and make sure you guys give this video a like, subscribe if you're new, and please comment. Oh, and don't forget to share. And anyways guys, I'm Chris, and I'll be back in that video. Salute.
Chris trying to rap, trying to go so hard on the track, but I don't even know how to rap. I make my own videos every Sunday. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. That's all I say. Hey.